Hi, it's Angie. Welcome to my channel. So I'm still talking about Liam. Liam, the missing downhill skier from Mont Tremblant. Now, I have to keep myself prayed up, so I'm so glad that my videos are consecutive because I just got like a morning download that whoever did this to Liam was most likely somebody that he met. Kind of like, I don't know how to say this, but either at that Petit Caribou restaurant or at the pizza place. And maybe gave somebody the side eye, or somebody gave him the side eye, because there's a lot of money there. There is a lot of money around Mont Tremblant, and there is a lot of money around people that ski. I grew up in a small Northern Ontario town, and kind of like a village back then, but and skiing was a huge part of our lives. We still do ski. Well, my son skis. He's been to Tremblant, he's been to Whistler, he's been to Sun Peaks, he's been to Big White, he's been to a lot of the hills in Ontario and British Columbia and Alberta. There's Silver Star here, and I think Liam might have got himself into a situation, it's not the family, okay? So it's not the family. That's a whole other ball of wax, because but you know, I watched some incredible footage last night, and you know, I watched this guy do all the mapping and stuff like that, and it just feels to me this was either a makeup mirror, meaning somebody that could have been an older woman, not necessarily too much older, but I can't even tell you the word that I heard this morning, but I think it has to do with F around and find out. So unfortunately, who knows how long it will take for them to ever basically pin the tail on the donkey, because I know from my personal experience, my son had a lot of cougars around him as well. So thank you for being here. So I'm taking one from it feels like this is the Transylvania deck, for a few reasons. We see Don Lemon getting arrested. We see that other Hill, I don't want to say it, but Daniel Martel facing some SA crimes out in Pictou County. Finally, Spirit has a phenomenal way of coming back. And who knows if we ever will find out about Jack and Lily. And then we see possibly the nail that's in the coffin of Dr. McKee. He reminds me of Guy Smiley off of, or the Lululemon guy doing hot yoga, but he reminds me of Guy Smiley off of Sesame Street, because we saw the footage yesterday of him walking. He is like a dead man walking, because it is exactly the same footage that was in the yard or in the alleyway of Spencer. It felt like, you know, anyways, so no weapon formed against us will prosper. And so thank you for being here. Now, like I said, this could have been an older woman, or he got himself possibly into a situation, because I don't want to put nasty things out there. So my videos are consecutive, and we're just going to continue here, because skiing, like, we spent a lot of time in lodges. I've been to Owl's Head, and I just love talking about winter sports as well, because if you're from Canada, you enjoy a lot of winter sports. So I have to, I don't want to put anything out there regarding Monique. I did a rush to judgment there, and I don't want to put anything out there regarding there's a Tabitha here out there regarding Liam's family, because there are a lot of blended families that do work together. Okay, no weapon formed against us will prosper, and thanks for being here. We'll see what card comes out. Yeah, this is the French. Okay, this is the French card. I was correct, because All About Eve does star Betty Davis. But if you've ever been to Quebec, it's a beautiful province. This is like the Bon Hiver, because they're getting ready. They have incredible festivals there. Quebec is an incredible province, and they're very protective. They could have dropped this ball right at the very beginning, because not getting involved right away. Very protective of the Mont Tremblant. Very, very different than what happened up here, or not too far from here at Sun Peaks. This could easily have been someone that wanted to wrap it up, but really fast, and not draw a lot of attention. But somebody, this is the French card. So somebody is really lying here. Somebody is definitely lying here about what happened to Liam. I feel bad for his friends. I feel really bad for his friends. I hear the word Charles Nelson Riley, because I think they were trying to speculate that maybe Liam was involved with somebody, some kind of homosexual here. It doesn't mean that, doesn't necessarily mean that, but this whole case has left the spin, it's like a spin doctor here, but has left everybody confused, because where is he? So this feels like this, that's what I said, there's eye makeup remover here. Okay, so eye makeup can be nowadays guys and girls, but it feels like it's a female involved here. Yeah, this is Jesus. This is the one that travels to meet Mandy, but anyways, random men, okay? And this is the Chantilly mace. This is the one that looks good from far, but is far from good, okay? So I'm sure a lot of people are out there curious about that. A lot of people are bi-curious, but this has nothing to do with that. It feels to me that he got himself hooked up with somebody that was a little bit older than him, definitely a little bit older than him, but still young enough. This is the fear of growing old, still young enough to attract men. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. And this does happen. Okay, so this happened in my family. So that's the fear of missing out. This particular person as well, this Chantilly mace, is married. Okay, so there's a lot of women that use and abuse their husbands, and they're still connected to their husbands for the cash. This is the chambre de bain. Chambre de bain is kind of like a bathroom, chambre de bain? Okay, so I'm taking one from the Guardian Angel deck. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everything. And I just have to say this because I am a YouTuber. If you're ever going to start a YouTube channel, please have the common courtesy, because you don't know who's going to be watching your channel. Please have the common courtesy to clean up your work area, okay? Because squalor is not, I grew up with people that lived in squalor, and squalor is a very, is a concerning trait for me, okay? That's all I have to say. So this is interesting. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect whatsoever. This is Jesse, I'll always cut fresh flowers for you. But this always reminds me a little bit, I won't say the word out there, but this feels like this feels like somebody's fooling somebody here, okay? It's like bad medicine. Bad medicine. That's probably that Dr. McKee guy. Okay. So, but I'm kind of floating in between Liam and whatever the cards tell you, because this card too, yeah, I can't, that's the eye makeup remover card. I just feel that Liam got himself into something, and maybe that's why the hockey team or the hockey card came up the other day. Maybe it was symbolic. Maybe somebody was into, you know, throuples and stuff like that. We don't know. But all we do know is that he's gone. I don't think he's still out there. I think somebody had to cover up something pretty quick here. And because that eye makeup remover is feels like it's very heavy around me. Okay, so I keep saying, you know, like these people have a lot of money. People that are going to Mont Tremblant, and it could have been, I don't know if my international card is going to come up here, but I really hope somebody helps this poor family put an end to this, because I'm sure, yeah, I had a feeling this card was going to come up. This again is the government card. I call this the Cracker Barrel card club, because that's the, what is that? That's the CCC club, the Canadian club. That's the booze card, because there's a lot of booze going on at these lodges and these ski resorts. We saw that. I think someone said that he was he kicked out at 3 o'clock in the morning? But this is definitely someone that was circling him, or that is also some, it feels like there's a Chantilly mace around here, or a Chantilly grace. Chantilly mace? Yeah. Chantilly lace. Sorry. So, no weapon formed against us will prosper. Yeah, I think this is the fear of growing old, and the fear of missing out. Lots of these women have a hard time aging. They have the fear of missing out, or the fear of growing old. Could be somebody around him that was wanted to hook up with somebody younger. Like, we don't know. There's not enough information. But that's a busybody. Lots of busybodies out here too. I don't know. It's spontaneous combustion. Oh, this is no laughing matter, but this is yeah, this is Luke. This always reminds me of what happened in the Jack and Lily case, because we had a little Einstein in there. What was the name of the mother there protecting her son? I can't even, Janie. Yeah, that reminds me of when I was getting those hits on my other channel, and that Drunken Turkey channel out there defending Daniel Martel. It's almost like, how do you like me now, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do one more. There's a triple threat out here. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. There was a casino as well there out at Mont Tremblant. And did he go to the casino? Because we see him just trailing off into the distance. Maybe he did go up that mountain and hook up with someone. And then, because they found his wallet, I don't know how many weeks later. So, Spirit knows everything. Spirit sees everything. There's an eagle eye, though, right? So there's maybe an eagle eye. Oh, here comes the charlatans, possibly me as well. Well, I think, anyways, I don't want to say too much here, but this is the ones that have the claim to have more skills than they possess. Maybe they're going to do a crackdown on the RCMP again. That could be something with this triple threat here. I don't even know what that means. That happens a lot to me. But those are the charlatans. Okay, so he could have had somebody watching him on the slopes. It doesn't take, you know, jealousy happens very fast, and that's the ski mask. Could have been, he could have met somebody on the ski slope. He could have met somebody at that pizza joint. This always reminds me of Peking duck, right? There's lots of money there. That's the Charlotte. That's French. There's something, there's a Charlevoix. That's French. You know, Quebec is very sophisticated. Very, very sophisticated. A little bit different than the French that I grew up with. I grew up with a lot of French people, and not a lot of people have. And I grew up in Northern Ontario, so we were exposed to a different type of French. But then again, you know, like I said, I do have a family relative that was from Quebec, the Gaspé area, and very sophisticated. These are sophistication. Kind of something with sophisticated here. But you know, having said that, whoever did this to Liam really wanted, it feels to me that I don't know, because I hear Charles Nelson Riley, but that's all I'm going to say for that, because I'm not going to draw any attention to something that isn't for real. But all I know is if you do have a narcissist around you, particularly the one like that Dr. McKee, or the one that is this Jackson Trigg, somebody out here around Liam liked wine, okay? Like to drink a lot of wine. And then sometimes they whine about it. But from my experience, having a narcissist around you or a psychopath, they're like flatline. They have no emotion, okay? That's why a lot of them have the liquid courage. So that's the liquid courage card. And I just have to say, Spirit has a phenomenal way of taking you out, okay? Spirit knows where you belong. You're right where you're supposed to be. I don't think this was an accident. Unfortunately, he may have easily crossed the snare of someone that was a bored housewife or a lonely housewife. There's a lot of them out here, and there's a lot of them out here as well. And she could have just wanted to F around and find out, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but there's a lemon head. There's a lemon head around out here, and all narcissists get caught. So thanks for being here, and I am going to do a live today. So, but by the time you see this, I'll be posting it at the same time. So we'll see you on the flip side. Okay. And maybe, what is that? Maybe there is a, there's somebody like a Petit Robert here. There's somebody, somebody like a Hogan's Hero. You know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, because this is my Graceland. Okay, so this is my joy and happiness card. And no two mountains will meet, but two people will. Unfortunately, he most likely crossed the path of somebody that was very unforgiving. So take care. I'm going to do a live probably in about 10 minutes. So we'll see you when we see you. Take care. It's all done. Enjoy.